Kindergartners take an assessment when they start kindergarten called the CRAL, the Kindergarten Readiness Assessment and Literacy, and we have seen our scores fall. What that shows is the readiness attributes that students possess in domains of readiness, and we have been concerned about that and wanting our community to be better informed about what it takes to succeed in school and in kindergarten in particular. So because of some of that information, because Kettering's demographics have changed quite considerably, we thought it was better to take a proactive stance and to really try to reach out to the community, to the preschool and child care providers in particular, to make sure we're on the same page and our teachers are communicating so that those students that have those experiences can indeed be ready to start school and succeed and show a better score, better measurement on that assessment of literacy that our state requires us to give. Really, it grew out of the kindergarten summit that we first attended a few years ago, meeting the community preschool and child care providers and being urged to form that group and improve our communication between our preschools and our kindergartens.
So for me, the invitation came through the coalition, being a director at Christ United Methodist Preschool, to be part of the coalition. So that's how I've been involved.
Yeah, we began, we call ourselves Kettering Early School Success Coalition. And we meet 3 or 4 times a year now. We have 12 of our local preschool child care providers on board with us. And we talk about what's going on in the preschools. And in particular, we talked about the transition tool that we got from the summit. And the preschools used that last year and shared that with our kindergartens.
In the past, at Christ United Methodist Preschool, we've always done what we call the Kindergarten Readiness Night. We've invited in area schools within this area, different schools, different districts, and through the coalition, we decided to do it that it was geared towards Kettering City Schools. So getting that invitation out to all preschools and child cares in our area to let their parents know that this Kindergarten Readiness Night was going to take place.
And we felt it was an important thing to do. We really appreciated Patty's offer to open that up to all Kettering. We invited any parent or family in Kettering that had a 3 to 5-year-old child interested in learning more about kindergarten readiness attributes, which we learned a lot about from the summit and Ready, Set, Soar. And we blasted it out through emails to all of our elementary buildings, but also to the coalition members, our daycare and child care providers. We were lucky enough to get a couple of spots on the local news, just a reminder to come. We had it published in our Blue Ribbon report, so we had a lot of publicity and had probably about 80 folks in attendance that evening last Thursday. Asking questions, we had 3 kindergarten teachers who were sharing their expertise. We had a principal with us and a counselor, and then of course Robin kind of was our moderator to guide us in our questions. Our evaluations at the end were very positive. Folks appreciated the evening and the information, just that communication being open and us sharing what it looks like to be kindergarten ready can be so helpful to parents as they make that decision about, is my child ready and should I send them? We also want to be able to set up with our preschools actual times when preschool teachers and kindergarten teachers can maybe sit down and talk to each other about that transition.
A little bit within the classroom, making sure that partnering together with what they're expected in the kindergarten classroom, and that for our teachers that we're doing the right things in our classroom to help that.
And I know kindergarten teachers appreciate that so much, because one of the biggest challenges when those kids come to school is are they ready socially and emotionally to participate in a bit of a structured environment. So opening those lines of communication is just critical, and I feel like we've really done that in the last year and a half.